Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the food stall modeling over here. So let's continue it. So now we are going to model this part over here. For that, what we'll be doing over here is like, let's go into this view over here and let's take a box over here. So I'll take a box over here. I'll create a box till here. So you can just push this box out over here. Now increase its height a bit over here and just push this till here. So once you're done with this, we can just reduce its height a bit. Not okay, better. Now let's convert to editable poly. Let's go into this. Let's add one swift loop over here, and I'll go into this polygons, and I'll just extrude a bit. So what I'll be doing over here is like, I'll be just extruding a bit and click OK. So select this. Let's use inset over here and extrude it down in this way. After you're done with this, now I can just select this, and if you want to push it a bit down, you can do that. Simultaneously, I'll go into this, go into the shapes, and I'll take a rectangle over here, and I'll draw a rectangle over here, and I'll just push this rectangle till here. After that, I'll go into this, right click, enable editable, convert to editable spline, select the vertices, top vertices, and you have option over here that's called fillet. So let's give a bit of fillet to it. After that, go into this modifier and give a extrude modifier. Excuse. So let's give a extrude modifier to it and just push it over here perfectly. So after you have adjusted this over here in this way, so you can just go into the again to the vertices and just adjust it accordingly, push it towards the left. Alright, so now what we'll be doing over here is like, so we already adjusted this stuff. So the simple thing over here is like, we are going to select this wheels over here, and let's just duplicate this over here, and I'll put it over here in this way. So just duplicate it. So again I'll be copying that and I'll duplicate that stuff over here. That's it. So you can just push it more inside till here. So select this and give a color to it. Now we'll be creating a box over here. So let's go to the top view over here, select this, and let's take a box, activate this auto grid option and just push that up and increase its height a bit. So right click, convert to editable poly, select this polygon and use a bit of inset and extrude it below and click OK. That's it. So now the same thing, we can just create this, whatever the object is over here. So again we will be creating one object over here in this way. So just push this up a bit over here. So you can just push this up. After pushing this up, what I can do over here is like I'll just convert to editable poly over here. I'll just add one loop over here. So select this polygons and just extrude it up and go into the vertices, go into this view, select the vertices, this vertices and this vertices, and make it in this way. After that, save your file, very important. So now what I'll be doing is like, again I'll be just adding one swift loop over here, select this polygons, use a bit of inset and again use a bit of bevel to it and click OK. So I can add one loop over here. So select this edges and if you want you can just push it in this way. That's it. Much better. So now we'll be again using a cone over here. Let's use a cone over here. Oops. So let's use a cone over here. So just mirror it. Oops. Better. Just push this up. So reduce its height. So convert to editable poly. Before we convert it, just reduce its height segments. We don't need that much height segments for now. We can just go into this, select this polygons and just insert this. Just insert this and just bevel a bit. So take a box over here. Push it up. Convert to editable poly. Select the vertices and scale it. Alright. So you can just scale this. Scale this. Push it up. That's it. So select this all and again just change the color. Now we'll be making this over here. For that, what we'll be doing is like let's go to the top view and just take a cylinder over here. So after taking a cylinder, just push this up, scale it and increase its sides over here, reduce its height segments and just increase its height. So just push it a bit further, convert to editable poly, press 4 and press insert, click OK and just extrude it up. So what I'll do is I'll just extrude this up and I want this to be added over here, this such kind of add. So we'll go into this and let's take let's go into this line over here. What I can do is I can just go into this, I can just take a arc and I can just go into this and again I'll take a rectangle like this. So you can increase the size of the arc. So select this. So convert to editable spline. So convert to editable spline over here. So push this both. So, first you need to attach this and this. So select this segment and go into this. So it's not an open shape, so we need to make it open. So it's very important that you delete this stuff over here. It's much better. And right click and you can just use a bit of insert from here and you can just join this. So go into the vertices, right click, fuse vertices, right click, weld vertices. So right click, fuse vertices and right click, weld vertices. So once you're done with this, you can just push this up. So I'll again go into this and I'll give a extrude modifier over here. Just reduce this and just push it over here. So before we push this, I'm sorry, we'll make it as 90 degree over here, rotate it and scale it. Much better. So if you look at it, this is much way bigger. So we can just push it more higher if you want. So we'll again go into this and convert to editable poly. And we can add some loops over here. One over here, one over here. Press 4 and let's just extrude it down a bit. That's it. So definitely it's some details, so we need to go with that. So let's go into this view over here, and let's again take a line tool over here. We can just push it in this way. So just push it up, rendering, enable in viewport, and make it rectangular, and increase this. So just push this over here. And very important is like reduce this over here. So definitely that would be a part of your texture over here when you will be assigning it. So let's just mirror it, copy it in x-axis and make it, shift it over here. That's it. So select this, all the elements, and save it. Alright. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.